know this is not a normal setting video, but I think me talking without my face would be a very easier way of listening to me, of concentration. Um, what I wanted to share today was basically one of my life experiences that I lived today, and I don't know what it did, but it opened my mind in a way of I don't ever want to be in the position of giving someone control. And the way that I want to explain of giving someone control is being not responsible of yourself to where you look for help of others. Today I went to, well, yesterday, but basically today, I went to Taco Bell to get 3 burritos and a drink. I was getting a burrito for me, my boyfriend, my mom, and a drink just for myself. And the total came up to about 14 something dollars. I had already spent $13 of my overdraft fee and I thought I would have enough, so I just went. Poor planning on my side, I will admit, very poor planning. But as I'm looking at the price, I'm asking her, hey, can you just switch my drink to this and da 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 da. And I go ahead and pay, and she was like, you still have $1 left over. And I was like, oh, let me see if I have $1 in here. As I'm searching through my phone, my car, she's just standing in the window watching me. In the moment, I felt humiliated that I wasn't, like, how can I say it, fully prepared. I was under my amount, but it just hit me in the moment where I got angry that I already paid 99% of my meal and she wouldn't give me my food just because I didn't have a singular dollar. I don't know what about it that pisses me off still. I feel like this world is so inhumane in some ways that we live in very struggling times, that it takes for somebody to struggle for a long period of time for someone to pity them and not want to see them struggle anymore, for them to help them. Not because they don't want them to struggle, but because they don't want to see it. And it hurts me as well, because as I was sitting in the drive-thru, I was disappointed. Not with the girl in the window, not with my money, but with my spending choices of the past. If I just thought just a little longer, or if I just thought ahead just a little further, I wouldn't have experienced the humiliation that I did. The humiliation taught me that you create every aspect of your life. The reason why you didn't have the full amount is because you didn't have the full amount. You overspent your money. You didn't calculate correctly. You just blew it, and it was your fault. You failed. What did you learn? And like, really sitting here with the moments of somebody who wants to be financially free soon, you definitely look at your habits and you're like, okay, what am I doing that I'm not benefiting from? And that moment right there just told me your overspending puts you in situations that you don't want to be in. Yes, that drink sounds good, that extra this, that extra that, but majority of the times you don't need it. What I experienced definitely opened my eyes in an aspect way of realize what you need and don't need, because you need to save for your future self, because she still exists. You exist, your past self exists, and your future self exists. Whether it's physical or spiritual, your future self exists regardless. It is your plan. It is your problem. It is your responsibility to plan for that. When I realized as I'm sitting in line, I'm calling, asking, worrying just for $2. I'm calling my mom, I'm calling my boyfriend, and I stopped there. Because I don't feel like anybody else would have my back except for the two people that I'm buying for. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it makes me, but it just kind of blows me. The whole situation just kind of blows me in a way of just annoyance, inhumane. Like, you sat there and watched me for at least 10 minutes searching for $1, not $3, not $2, $1, just to complete my meal. Then I turned to her so openly honest and say, I don't have $1. She was like, well, I can't give it to you. I said, well, can you give me my money back? I'm over here like, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm telling you the open, honest truth. If you don't want to give me my food, then give me my money. I don't really want to deal with this. And finally, her coworker comes to the window. And I hate dealing with people who have such a negative spitting attitude when they work with customer service. It's just be a little kinder to people. Regardless if they're trying to help you or not, trying to get their food or not, just be kind and just be giving, because you are really losing nothing every day except for time. And I just really never want to be in that position of humiliation ever again. Because when people look at me as if I'm not who I am, it disgusts me in so many ways that I can't even fathom. Because I know who I am. And I apologize to myself for when I don't carry myself correctly. But I am human and I cannot be 100% all the time. But if we work together, we could always be 100%. But human nature is selfish. And that's what we all tend to learn later on in life. I guess I'm just trying to learn the game early so I can get out a little easier. And my tummy said, girl, I'm hungry.